What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and I'm just going to dive right in it. Batman versus Superman. Who would win? Now, there are plenty of people who are just diehard Batman fans that would say that Batman would wipe the floor with him and all that stuff. Then there are Superman fans who would say, you know what, it shouldn't even be a question. It should take a couple of seconds and it'd be over. Superman all the way. But I'm going to take it from a different perspective. Okay? Here's how I'm going to go. I'm gonna give some scenarios and we'll see who actually would win. All right. Now, if you were to say keeping the characters as is, Batman with his martial arts skills and his gadgets and his intellect versus Superman who also has intellect. People keep on Superman. He also has alien technology and his powers. Who would win? I think it's a simple answer. Superman would win. It's just the fact that there's nothing other than kryptonite, other than Batman having kryptonite. There is nothing in Superman's and Batman's arsenal that can defeat Superman. Superman is usually is Superman's vulnerable to two things: kryptonite and magic. Okay, two things that Batman does not have naturally. Batman does not have magic, and he has to get kryptonite, but he does not have them naturally. Okay, based off of natural, if we talk about hand to hand combat with both abilities being as they are, I think it's an easy answer. Superman would win. I mean, I think even Batman fans would have to say that if you just think logically, Superman will win. It, okay, let's just move past that. However, let's do this. Let's say, based off of, let's say, let's make all things equal. Let's say if you were to give Batman powers, okay? Give Batman powers. The ability to fly, super strength, excuse me, and keep his intellect. Now, let's have that same fight. Would it be such a unfair, would it be such an unfair match? Give Batman powers. Give him flight and give him flight and super strength. All right? Give him flight and super strength, and let him go up against Superman's natural powers. Who would win now? Now, see, here's the thing. What people are failing to realize is that from what I've read from Superman's lore, Superman also has technology that's alien, that is years ahead of human technology. See, Batman only has advanced human technology. Superman has advanced alien technology, which far surpasses human technology. So even though Superman actually plays the role of the happy-go-lucky, all-shucks journalist Clark Kent, Superman actually has technology that, to be honest with you, surpasses human technology. Because one, Superman isn't human. His technology isn't human. His technology is Kryptonian. Kryptonian technology was advanced when humans were they were far before the Dark Ages. The human species was nowhere near where it is now when Kryptonian technology was was going on. Okay, when that is implanted into Superman's DNA, into his consciousness and subconsciousness, Only thing Superman did was actually just rebuild Kryptonian technology, which was already more advanced than human technology. That would make Batman. That would make Superman more advanced than Batman. This is not my opinion. This was actually written into the lore of Superman. Superman and Batman. This is not my. This is not opinion based. This is what is written already. Okay. Another thing. Yes, Batman is a martial arts master of many disciplines. I mean, we know that. However, I've also read that Superman, the Kryptonians had their own form of martial arts, like two different kinds, and we've never actually seen him use that particular martial arts. Every time we've seen Superman fight, it's always been very, more of a brawler type, more of a, flying around, fist flying. There's really no technique to it. When opposed to Batman has actual technique from disciplines that he's learned over the years. So because we haven't seen Superman's martial arts skills shown, I will give fighting talent to Batman. Okay? And to be fair, since we haven't seen much of Superman's technology, but we know that his technology is actually more advanced than humans, but we haven't seen much of it, I will put the intellect even, but just one plays it down and one uses it to his advantage. Batman uses his intellect to his advantage. Superman plays down his intellect. Okay? We both know that technology is vast. So I'll put them even on technology. Technology and intellect, I'll actually put them even. Fighting skills, I'll put Batman ahead of Superman. Okay? Now, we all know the weaknesses of Superman, but we also know Batman's weaknesses. Batman's weaknesses is the fact that he's a human. Okay? And humans, no matter how athletically gifted they are, humans still have their limits. Okay? So, Batman can still go but so far. There's but so much he can take. Especially if he's fighting up against a person that can literally throw buildings. Batman can take a lot of punishment, but he ain't taking no building dropped on him. If Superman actually wanted to, he can take a building and throw it at Batman. I don't care how strong Batman is as a human. No human has ever survived having a building dropped on them. So, the fact that Batman is human is a disadvantage, but it's also his advantage because Batman knows he's a human, which means he has to compensate in other ways. He has to be smart. He has to be crafty. He has to have ingenious technology in order to compensate for the fact that he's still a simple human. Okay? Superman, just off of pure power, could wipe out every human on the planet, including Batman. Now, I will say this. The one thing you don't want to do with Batman is give him time to think. You can't give him... If you're Superman and you see Batman, it gotta be on sight. If I'm Superman, I'm fighting Batman. When I see Batman, I'm at him. I'm on his heels like a fat ankle. Okay? You can't give Batman time to think and plan and plot. If you do that, there is a really good chance that he can defeat anyone. I won't say anyone. He can defeat a lot of powerful people if he has time. So if you are Superman, you don't give Batman time. You don't give Batman time. If you are Batman, what you don't want to do with Superman, because For the longest time, we've seen Superman fight powerful foes, but he's always held back due to the fact that if he were to cut loose, his abilities can decimate so many things. Like he can if Superman were to fully unleash his power and his rage, he can destroy celestial bodies. Batman ain't doing that. There ain't but a few beings in the DC universe that had the ability to annihilate celestial bodies. Batman ain't one of them. Okay, so if you were to let's just make it even. If you were to say, okay, Superman, you are a human. You have no powers. All you have is your natural ability. And Batman, you don't have any powers. All you have is your natural ability. I'm giving that to Batman. You know, if they're just two humans, two regular humans, oh, this is what you do. You don't have to use kryptonite. Use the red sun, which doesn't make Superman sick. It just takes his powers away, but he's not sick. See, kryptonite makes him sick and can kill him. Red sun light, red sunlight can just take away his powers, where he's just a normal human. So this is what you do, all right? Put them in a room with red sun energy in the room, and they're just two normal humans. They're just two normal people, all right? And then let them fight. My money's on Batman. My money's on Batman. But if you just leave him as is, as Superman with his abilities, his normal abilities, and Batman with his normal abilities, Superman is mopping the floor with him and using his blood as pine saw. So the question is, what scenario do you want? Do you want just the normal two people fighting, or do you want the abilities as is? Right? So that's the question. That's it. If it's just two people, two normal people face to face, human to human, Batman. Batman. If you want to keep their abilities as is, Superman keep his powers, Batman keep his abilities, Superman. So the question is not who would win. To me, that's not the question. The question is not who would win. The question is, what are the circumstances? That's what people gotta think about. What are the circumstances preceding the fight? If you can give me certain circumstances before they fight, then we can have a clearer answer, right? But like I said, depending on the scenario, it's a different outcome. Depending on the scenario, you're gonna get a different outcome. You know, they both have their strengths, they both have their weaknesses. They both have situations where they shine. They both have situations where they take a back seat. The question is, what are the circumstances before the fight? You know, what are the stipulations? What if you were to say, okay, Superman, all right, Superman, you can't fly, all right? You can keep your strength, you can keep every power you have, keep all the powers you want, but Superman, you can't fly, okay? You and Batman gotta stay on the ground. Y'all can keep your abilities, but Superman, you can't fly. Both of you fight on the ground. Right, because if Batman get up a hand, all Superman gotta do is just flap in the air and use his abilities from a far distance, a distance that Batman can't reach. Alright? So, or you can say, alright, Batman, get yourself a powerful suit, but you can't use kryptonite. No kryptonite for you, Batman, but get you an advanced suit that's willing to dish out a lot of punishment. Superman, you can keep your abilities, but you can't fly. So, a no-fly Superman and a non-kryptonite wielding power suit Batman. Let them fight. See, now Batman can grab Superman and do damage to him, get him on the ground. Even though Superman has his strength. He can't fly if Batman ever gets the upper hand on hand-to-hand combat. Superman can't fly away to catch his breath. He has to stay on the ground and deal with that. See? So, what are the circumstances preceding the fight? All right? Give me the circumstances, and I can give you a clear winner. I can give you a better winner. I can give you a better answer if you give me the circumstances beforehand. All right? Because it's not always just cut and dry. You can't say, "Oh, Batman will win because he's Batman." No, that don't happen in real life. Boxer, when you watch a boxing match, people don't say, "Oh, Floyd Mayweather's going to win because he's Floyd Mayweather." No, you don't. No, that don't work. That's not logical. You have to give concise, concrete reasons why you think the person is going to win. Is it the defensive skills? Is it the ring? Is it the circumstances? Is it the environment? Is it the speed? Is it the power? What is it? You can't just say, "Oh, Superman's going to win because he's Superman. Of course he's going to win." No, that's not logical. It's not going to work like that. There are always reasons and variables why someone would win, as opposed to why someone would lose. There's always variables, and you have to get always situations and scenarios. You know, a person may lose a fight because it could be they may have a broken hand prior to the fight, so they don't have enough power in their punch as they used to, to knock a person out. Or it could be somebody didn't make the weight in a boxing match, where they could be sluggish because they have on extra weight. So it's always small variables that go into a fight before the actual fight happens. So when it comes to Batman Superman, there's no different. What are the circumstances preceding the fight in order for you to get the results that you're looking for? If you want Batman to win, okay, give me the circumstances and you tell me why he will win. If it's Superman, what are the circumstances? And then you tell me why he will win, how he will win. Alright? So, post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all feeling. Y'all tell me who you think will win. Do you think Superman will win no matter what? You think Batman will win no matter what? It don't matter the circumstances. You think somebody will win regardless of what the circumstances are? Let me know. Put a comment down there and let me know. Subscribe this video, and share this video. See what people are thinking. Alright? Peace.